Well, hello and welcome back, and thank you for coming back. Today we're in, well, I don't know where we are. Mesa, Paphos, Tablos, Paphos, somewhere in Paphos anyway. Anyway, I've got a gumbaro, and his name is Philip, and he lives on top of that cliff. And he said to me, "Hey, Paul, have you seen that new bar?" And I said, "What new bar?" And he said, "Well, I live by a cliff." And I said, "Yes." And he said, "It's got a good view." And I said, "Yes." And he said, "And there's built a new bar." And I said, "Where is it?" He goes, "By that cliff." Anyway, I am rambling. Miss Oching Wasivia Booth, what have you got to say?
Hello, everybody. Hello. How nice to see you again. You know, today we are under this cliff.
Cliff.
Yes.
And
They
it
are
is
so
quite
nice.
a big cliff.
I was going to go there, Mr. Paul, and hide, but because I'm scared of my friends, you know, I don't want to see any friends, and I thought they are very
Well,
not-
sometimes they do.
Yes, they
Anyway.
Well, they are hiding in that holes. Paul, show that holes. Look at
What a
this.
cliff it is.
Look at
Huh?
this.
What a cliff.
Can you see that?
Anyway, I was telling the viewers, our friends, our
Yeah.
superheroes, that I've got a gumbaro called Philip who lives on top of that cliff. And he told me if I come to this cliff, there's a spectacular view, which there is. Look at that. But he told me they've built a new bar, and guess what? They have. It's there. So we're going to have a look.
Of course, I would like to say the reason why you can't see that nice view over there, it can be that the atmosphere is dusting at the moment. It's coming from Sahara.
It is.
Sahura.
Yes. Sahura. I like a good homie. Anyway, right. There is a lot of dust in the air. This year it's a bit greyy. Some years it can be quite beautiful because it's very pinky. But anyway, look at this bar. My gumbaro was right. Look at it. Wow.
Yeah, wow.
What does this sign say here, LaBouffe? Should we have a look?
Yes.
What does it say? Ooh, European money, because I can see the sign of Europe. What does it say?
Right. This is, it's done by the municipality of Paphos. And it's been, you know, done 2015 until 2017. It was finished on 2017, but was not litigating.
Not open. Operating.
Operating still. But they are thanking all the people who took part, sorry for my French. They took part in the building of these areas, and of course they needed the diggers. They
Use
needed
your
the
English.
big diggers.
What did you say?
They wanted to have a big tractors to dig.
Ah, okay. Big diggers. What she means
Yes.
is they chopped into the rock face and dug all this out with big diggers.
Diggers.
Right?
Yeah.
You didn't hear what you thought you heard.
No.
So they dug all this area out.
Dangle.
And I'm not being funny. I know some channels will disagree with me, but I want to show you because this is art.
They spent huge money, Paul. They spent huge money for this.
You can only say, wow. So if you come to Paphos, whether you live here or whether you're going to come here on a big bird in the sky or in a canoe if you're coming from Russia, obviously, this is a place to come. It's at the top of, this area is called Metabolus. Is that how you say it? She's confused. We'll call it
No.
Mesa Paphos.
No,
No?
it calls, I'll remember,
Mm-hmm.
Mutalos. Mutalos.
Mutalis. See, I just can't pronounce it.
Yeah.
If it's not in English, well, I can't pronounce it.
Yeah, of course.
The
For
view-
you, King Evelton is King Elephant.
It is.
And Queen Elizabeth or something else is something else. So please decide what language you want to speak. You know so many now that you lose
She's
it.
put me off track and I have completely lost my English. Not that it was that good
Sorry
to start
for his
with.
Chinese.
Yeah. Anyway, look at that over there. There's another work of art. Let's go and have a quick look because I think that's something to do with a man and a woman. So we're going to have a quick look at it and then we're going to come back and have a look around this bar. Look at that. Now I know some channels would disagree with me, but I would call that art.
What it says is the woman says, hey, I am a queen because she's got a crown,
Crown.
and she says, hey, I've got 2, 1, blah, blah, blah on me, lovely things. And therefore, I'm a queen. Be
Right.
careful.
Let me show the people. This has been obviously crafted out of steel, and continuing the theme down by the harbour, obviously it's going to get rusty, but it was conceived that way to start with. So as time goes on, it's going to age and it's going to become beautiful. A bit like Misochin Vasily booth. Look at that. That is art.
Well, the woman looks like very brave woman for me, and therefore the man start to lose his things hanging.
Stop now, LaBouffe. This is a family channel. Miss LaBouffe wants to take the channel in a different direction, so I've stopped her. Now, the view over here, to be honest, is quite spectacular. And we understand that the channel is about three things. Those views, your views, and of course,
Your views.
my views. So I'm going to pan across and show you the view. It's a little bit blurry today, but if you look very carefully, you will see a huge construction with a big crane on top of it, which is by the Alexander the Great Hotel. And you will see the lighthouse in the distance, and you will see the Elysium Hotel in the distance. So you will understand where we are. We are above the harbour area, about 2 kilometres, and the view is to die for. Wait for it. Now, Misochin Vasily LaBouffe, what have you got to say?
I've got to say that it's a wonderful, wonderful view indeed. You know, whole Paphos is like on your hand. You can observe whole Paphos, and including the sea, of course. And these palm trees, I have never seen so high palm trees. Have you seen that one, Mr. Paul?
They are quite
those
high
two.
palm trees just over here,
Yeah.
because we are, I don't know what we are, we're 150 metres up above sea level.
Above.
So we're about 50 metres above that road, and there's those three big palm trees. So that makes them palm trees 60-ish metres high. So that's pretty high. Now, LaBouffe, let's go and see if my Gumbaru was telling us the truth about this bar. Again, it does look very ultra-modern, very artistic, and again, it's been constructed out of this rusty, oldie, worldy steel, and it looks absolutely spectacular. I know channels will disagree, but let me show you, that's work of art. And if you're wondering what it's called the Cliff Social, and it is called the All Day Project. And it truly is a work of art. If you come here on your holidays, or if you live here, this is the place to come. I'm just going to give you a close-up of the name, and there it is. Absolutely spectacular. We're going to go a bit further up, and then we'll scan back down, and you'll understand its sheer beauty. And they even sell Grey Goose vodka. Look at that. So if you like a bit of vodka, that's the place to come. Would you agree, LaBouffe?
Yes, yes, if you like the vodka. Not only
Hold on a minute.
vodka, they
What's that over there?
Oh, it's your rampant rabbit.
Rabbit. Anyway,
Robert.
LaBouffe's getting her English confused again. Just look at the location and the spectacality of the view, because it's truly spectacular. Look at that. Hold on a minute, LaBouffe! You're going the wrong way. I tell you, you can't take her anywhere.
I thought we were going there.
No, we're going that way. We're going to show you around the rear. There's the main entrance. Again, a work of art. Hats off to the mayor, because he was involved in this project, and it really is beautiful. If you get a chance, I know I keep saying it, but if you get a chance to come here, it's a little bit off the tourism track, but it's beautiful. Cut into the cliffs, look at that. And there's LaBouffe playing around as usual. That was one of my views.
Hello, everybody. Oh, is it not for the kids?
Well,
Am I
it's
not-
for kids and for you, obviously, LaBouffe. There we go. Here's the rear of it.
Very nice. very good.
A really, really beautiful building. Something very, very special. And if you come here in 10 years, 20 years, it's going to look better. It really, really is nice. There's an external bar seating area. Lovely tables and chairs. And again, one of my things in Cyprus, I like comfortable chairs. And these chairs are very, very comfortable. And there's some padding, even for your back.
Wow.
They're not cheap chairs, that's for sure. This is a very, very high quality project. It's huge.
Designers.
Again, it's designed for the winter and the summer in mind. And the view, well, what can I say? It is to die for. Would you say? Yes. What are you going to say though?
Don't do it alone.
That's right.
Don't do
Come
it
to
alone.
Cyprus, let's die together. There's the Queen and her King, and we're going to show you the view. And we'll take you out, look for those rocks over there, have a meander around, and as they say in American English, we'll call it a wrap. But look at that view. And everywhere you look, there is art. And it's cut into the steel. And it can only get better as time ages it. Look at that. And there's another piece over there. And as we proceed around the side here, we can see a further seating area. There's been some serious money spent here. Serious money. This is not a bar that's going to be closed tomorrow, that's for sure.
Yeah, because it's a huge areas that been done. Look, beautiful.
It's absolutely beautiful. Look at that.
It's
There's a bit of rubble and rubbish in there, unfortunately, but I'm sure as the summer season comes, they'll clean up, tidy up, and I think they're going to plant some new plants around here. But if you can, it's difficult to show it on camera, the spectacularity of the ore cut into these rocks. I'm going to try and capture it now. Look at that. This is something special. This is the kind of place that can take your breath away. So, next time you come to Midtown Paphos, how do you say this place?
Mutalos. You know, Mr. Paul, I just found there's another.
Yes, there is. There's some
Chinese,
more art.
No, it's a Chinese letter.
Is it Chinese, is it?
Yes,
Okay.
unfortunately, I forgot. I could read, but now I forgot. These hieroglyphs, you know, are very hard. But
This was a language that Miss LeBouf started to learn 3 to 4 years ago, and then she got bored and decided to forget about it because it's a very hard language to use.
No, I
and
can
most
say.
of it. Well, I know you can
I
say
can
something.
say.
I know.
你喜欢我吗?
Which means
Do you like me?
yes. What's the rest of you Chinese?
你好.
Which means
How are you?
fluent. Absolutely
hello.
fluent.
你好.
Meow. Meow.
Not meow. I'm not a cat.
No, say it again.
你好. Meow.
Ni hao.
你好.
Ni hao means
你好,
hello.
It means hello.
See, we are now an educational and a language channel. Look at that. Truly beautiful. If only we understood what it meant. See, if only we'd been more clever, like, say, Ben from Boulder Bankrupt, we would have researched it a bit more. But that's not our style. We like to arrive, lights, camera, action, and we like to show you the view. Because we do understand that you're not coming here for our stupidity, because we're not that stupid, and we're not that funny. But the view, well, that's to die for. So, Miss Oching Wasivi LeBouf, what have you got to say?
I just found olives. Olive.
They're everywhere.
Yes.
Yes.
I would like to say to all our lovely people that we always here for you. Anytime you want to have a little bit fun, anytime you're maybe not in a very good mood, switch on to Marika and me channel And I know that you will enjoy our madnesses, because I know that you love us as we do love you. Thanks for watching. Many, many thanks for that attentions that we're always talking about, and we will give you attentions too.
Thanks for watching. If you like what you see, hit the like, click subscribe, and come back for some more of our madness. I'll leave you with a bit of ni chao, or however you say it. Perhaps someone can translate it for us. It's quite beautiful to look at. Thanks for watching.